So I'm here with John Henry Westen of LifeSiteNews, co-founder of LifeSiteNews. I'm so delighted to be here at the Catholic prayer event for Trump and Mar-a-Lago Resort, and it was an amazing event. And we heard from so many speakers tonight, and we prayed the rosary. But John Henry, what were your observations tonight?
Well, first of all, it's amazing to be here in Trump's sort of home resort, which is incredible all by itself. Getting here was neat. Seeing all these people. I mean, you bumped into Michael Knowles, and then out on stage comes Jim Caviezel. Blows everybody away. But you know, one of the things I was most struck by was Roger Stone. His testimony about not only his arrest, which I think some people know about. If you haven't, you got to hear about that. It's kind of stunning and horrible. But not only that, it's his faith. He described, he's, by the way, a Catholic by his own testimony. He received all the sacraments. And he says he prays the rosary every day. But he went back to Mass after COVID and was wanting to sue them because they were Catholic churches violating the law in Florida, which was open because they were masking and restricting. And the bishop asked him never to come back into the Catholic Church. So now he goes to Coral Ridge Baptist or whatever. But he says he still prays his rosary every night. I don't even know what to say to that. That's
There are no words, actually. It's so tragic.
so
that our bishops drove people out of the church.
yeah. It's so sickening. Shame on the bishop here. But let's pray for Roger Stone. Obviously, you know, he needs to come back to Sunday Mass at least. Hopefully, if he can find the traditional faith, that works really well, especially in his circumstance. But boy, what a mess. But I love that Caviezel so many times mentioned the mess in the church.
Oh my goodness, it's wonderful.
Because it's so clear here that we're dealing with a mess not only in government, we're dealing with a mess in the church. This event is totally Catholic, but had a bunch of non-Catholics speaking. Interestingly, John Yep, who led this event, young man, I love that he's so open about it. He's talking about, yep, there's non-Catholics living here, the former Catholic, they need to come back to the faith. He says that right after they spoke, which is amazing, but it's also amazing that he has this event and all these big speakers, you know, Caviezel and Stone and Posobiec and, you know, just one after another, these huge, and Michael Flynn, not to mention. And then they all stand on stage and all pray the rosary together.
All united.
And there's Father Altman in the crowd, kneeling down. It was beautiful. It was beautiful in its simplicity. And probably here in like this palatial palace with Trump, the message is clear. We're praying for Trump for his conversion to the Catholic faith.
Absolutely.
And it's so open and honest right here in his very home resort.
This is it.
Beautiful. And that's what you need. You need that kind of simple faith. And these are huge power brokers. And yet they all stand together and pray the rosary at the end.
All united. It was so beautiful. We need to pray for Tim Ballard, right?
Oh, that was...
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Underground Railroad.
And he got knocked so many times.
He's contemplating Catholicism.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Shocker.
But it only could come from an announcement from John Yep. Because
I
everybody
know.
else would be like, oh my gosh, he told me I can't say that publicly. Nope. John's like, he just told me he's thinking about becoming a Catholic. And of course,
Oh my
probably
goodness.
Tim's like, my wife doesn't know yet.
Nobody knows.
But it was really good.
It was great. Oh,
The
thank you.
simplicity of John Yep is going to carry this Catholics for Catholics to incredible places. Not like it's already incredible in like what he said, 3 months or whatever it is they planned. And
Shocking.
this
I
thing,
know.
unreal. So it was
Unbelievable.
beautiful.
Beautiful evening. Thank you so much, John Henry.
God
Thanks.
bless you.